Hello, everybody. You know, all those everybody's that we get every week, our loyal fans. It is AlphaWit Thursday. Thank you for understanding that sometimes we don't do it because last week I was. No, we did do it last week.
We did not do it last week.
Where was I? I didn't leave for Boston
You
until.
you was concert.
Yes, that is so right. That concert ruled. That concert
You
was.
was mm,
Thank you for your understanding, Mr. Alpha, he of the
mm.
AlphaWit Thursdays. It ruled.
Oh,
I had a
hello.
great time. Um, it was a really great experience. It was really cool to see that artist live. And I'm not a person who generally enjoys that sort of thing, but I had a nice time. Um, and
You're
I am
with you're
so
with
ready to get back into
mm.
this.
You're with Echo, right?
I was. Bless him for being a last minute guest because Rissa thought it was like a concert hall situation, or at least like a theater, and not basically just a club. So it was standing room, and she did not feel like she wanted to sign on for that.
Ah,
And I can't blame her. That was, of course, the worst part was having to stand.
mm.
But we had a really good time. Echo's a great concert buddy.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it, but very glad to have you back. I was just saying before we got started, it's been over 2 weeks now since I was on a stream of any kind,
Which is
my
wild
own or otherwise.
considering that there was a time when you were doing this almost every day.
Yeah,
But you are beginning to retire in your old age, but it means that all of your stream buddies were busy.
what can I say? Having a pool and a hot tub will kind of gently, briskly push you toward that point.
Yeah, especially if they're fairly new.
Mm.
Um,
So, what are we doing here?
we are back in Paradise Killer. And
Yeah, except our Shinji voice actor betrayed us.
well, we knew it was temporary. Um, it's
Yeah, but
just
he could have at least stuck this out just just for
I don't
this.
know how much longer this game is. Um, but we will just have to do our best, very pale imitation of his incredible choice in originating the role. Um, and he will be
It's so
recognized
good.
for it forever.
It's so good though.
Please hold position. I just got a message from him.
Please hold position.
Yes.
As in,
I,
oh
f-
my god. Please, yes, please.
I fully don't know.
Please join us. Please.
Yeah, I've asked him to clarify. Um, I wonder if he is listening to the stream. Um, could you jump on Twitch and see if he's in chat?
I do not see his name here now.
Okay, well, it
I
was
always hmm.
worth checking.
But it's very interesting timing for a please hold position.
Indeed, it could have something to do with the conversation we were having hours before, but it actually doesn't make a ton of sense with that either. Um, and he may have just forgotten the timing to begin with and of what we would.
Oh great, now I'm getting false hope in my chest. Well, we should probably. I don't know. How long do we comply with hold position?
Um, a few minutes.
Should I just pull up some sort of fanfic to pass the time, or?
Oh, that's so dangerous. I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. What
Um,
could possibly go wrong? What?
well,
I mean, how
actually,
bad
you know
was
what
it
we should
really
do?
the last time we.
Bad enough that I regret it and it was my idea. Um, let's go through. I'm going to hit continue investigation. I'm going to start up the sound for the viewers.
Hmm.
And I want to show you some of the stuff in the log, in the laptop.
Paradise Killer.
Because there's some stuff in there that it's like just cool world building. Um,
Oh,
this is so loud again. Why are you always like this?
I do like squirrel building.
I think I said world building, but I truly don't know anymore.
Yes, but I like squirrels.
Okay, that's fair.
And squirrel and world almost rhyme. You
Almost.
see.
Okay. Oh, that's right, we met the dog. The dog wants some treats, but I don't think I have any at the moment to give. There's some stuff back there. Okay. Anyway, what I promised is, so here we are in notes.
Hmm.
We've talked to barely anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple of leads that we need to track down of like, how did anybody get in? There's this person who appeared to us at one point and then immediately disappeared.
Hmm.
There's a side quest that we have to take care of.
I know what happened.
Oh, yes.
Somebody killed them.
If we ever decide that we are bored of this, I wonder if we could just go straight to the judge and just, like, lie.
I don't know if there's anything to stop that course of action.
Right. And if I'm in a particular mood, that would sound very attractive. I've received more messages. Sorry. Okay.
Is it false hope?
I am getting a weird sense of deja vu. But I think it's just the weird brain synapses firing, and I don't think this has happened before. So Silver and my brother are playing a game together. They're playing one of those like asymmetrical puzzle games where you both have to escape, but your puzzles sort of interact with one another. And so the messages say verbatim, Zach is almost there. I'll be there
Hey,
as soon as
hey,
he's
look,
finished.
look,
What am I looking at?
look! He's
Ah!
here!
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god!
It is I, Don Quixote, the man of La Mancha!
I apologize for everything I said about betrayal during this broadcast.
I have rarely heard Alpha be this happy to see a human being. You
My
really
life is
charmed him.
my life was super incomplete without this.
Well, this is delightful.
Find Shinji right now, for God's sakes.
Oh, come on. I wanted the lore.
The lore can wait until we get at least one Shinji.
Okay, what
Just one.
Silver, are you in a vocal and geographical position to voice Shinji for us? Is your voice going to be okay? And is anybody around you going to call the police?
Let me grab some water.
I get it. Deliberate sabotage of the throat. Oh, yes, the last thing we found was the puppy.
Yes.
So bring me up to speed as to what happened last time.
We did it.
Chan.
So we made progress. Let me look in the notes to see what I recognize as being last time. We found the bridge to the prison cell with evidence of the bridge being like damaged in his escape. There's a citizen, as you may remember, are the second class of people who is possessed by a demon. He's the prime suspect because the blood of the council, who were the murder victims, was found in his stomach. But nobody knows how he escaped or got into the council chambers. He is back in custody. So we have that lead of that the person in charge of his incarceration is over there and we can talk to them. We explored the power station. We explored the agar fields. We've just been collecting money. A big thing that happened last time is that we found crimson acid.
We also got called a motherfucker by a small plush toy.
Oh, that ruled. So the the Coca-Cola of this world.
Mhm. I was there for the glitched out.
That's the one, Angel Nebula.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So crimson acid is the idol. She looks like this because she was blessed by the gods for killing a demon real good. And so she's now like a sort of celebrity that they trot around to convince citizens to behave. Of like,
This is a blessing.
well, because the gods, some of the gods, the best god looks like a goat, and so this is considered a blessing.
Mhm.
She was a little bit cagey about her involvement with
The
K. I pronounce it K-Hacks based on nothing at all. She was using him she wanted to find out how the second holy seal worked, which is how you get into the council chambers. And she claims that the only reason she wanted to know was the sake of knowing. He is now dead. He seems to have been obsessed with her. She says he was stringing her along. She was stringing him along. I'm hoping.
goat women, am I right? Fellas, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm hoping through further investigation, we can get more out of her than that.
Like what?
What exactly happened with K-Hacks, if anything?
I was kind of just hoping you wanted romance.
I feel like we're all a little busy. I do
Too
love
busy
the
to-
names of the council members. Kafka Memory is a great name, as is Lunatic Pope and Leon Disaster. So we've met Crimson. And
Wait,
and
why is Eyes Kawami
good catch. This apparently happened years ago, but they were a council member, born in a remote island area of India and came to the Syndicate during the Great Betrayal. After saving Doomjazz from torture, the two chased after the newly formed Syndicate as they made their way through Mesopotamia. Ais Kiwami took his own life several years ago. It is unknown why.
It's an octuple murder-suicide, the end.
Yeah, right?
Alright, and who is Doomjazz?
Doomjazz is the doctor. We haven't met him yet.
Doomjazz.
What a great name. He's the one with the yacht, which we still haven't been on, and I'm just so happy that he's the doctor in this place. So, is that where we came from?
Don't forget we can swim in the shallow water.
That's right. I didn't know it was shallow for a long time, and so I spent a lot of platforming trying to avoid it.
Sixth island sequence. We unite in hope. A great light falls upon the island. Is it a message from an astral god?
I really like reading those because I really find myself curious about what happened to previous iterations.
Say, how many islands came before number 25?
Well, we're currently still on 24. And I am forced to assume 23, but this could be one of those tricksy numbering systems where you don't start from 0.
So you didn't use the gardening hose interactable?
All it does is this, as far as I know, and they're all over the place. We once got 2 blood crystals at once. It was very exciting.
That was a reward for doing something for somebody, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, there's plenty
around.
It is the current currency.
So there's a little piece of lore of that, of like one of the council members. Oh boy, did everybody
Oh,
hear that?
Oh boy! Where
What?
are you, you fucking hyena? What?
more antiquities contained within. What a great
Oh,
danger.
Is he on the roof?
come on, you fucking hyena. Where are you?
So if you get to a sufficiently high, there's that one, but I don't think it's that I hear. If you get to a sufficiently high vantage point, you can see all of them. And it's not that it just appears the closest one. There are multiple instances is a great word, at any one time. Which is a very interesting choice. And somehow more threatening. Yeah, he's up there. I just don't know how to get to him. It might be one of those jump from somewhere taller kind of things.
Yeah, Spider-Man building hop.
It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Stop, yeah.
Hmm.
Where do I really want to talk to...
Yeah, what about this new Lightyear movie?
I probably won't see it, but then again, I don't really see anything.
I thought it had been out for a long time now.
I mean, I'm blind and deaf, so...
Who is that? Who are you? That's just a name you have? Wild. Good for you.
That's pretty impressive, actually, if that's a legal name.
I really want to talk to the citizen and the Grand Marshal. So that is around here somewhere.
Now, where is we?
We are in citizen housing.
Oh, I see. There we are. So we just need to go a little bit west.
I'd love... So we were right near... Well, we were near the bridge. We weren't... Isn't there like a boat that said that they would take us there?
Something like that, but I also see a crystal. Oh, look.
It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. We've done it every other time, and there's usually something in there.
Yes, let's piss blood.
Yeah, it is a distressing animation. May the silent goat walk with me.
Now, you want to tell me that didn't look like piss? A carving about the god Nightmare Revival, an esoteric, secretive god. The floating goat head rules over a far-flung alien colony of scholars.
I'm also very curious about the, quote, pantheon, unquote.
That's a sentence.
Sorry, what did that say? The blue goat brings fruit?
So,
that's what it read, yes.
Okay, so there was a little goat head figurine. It was green. And so I was like, oh, I'll bet there'll be a blue one somewhere. And then I walked up to one of these statues that I had not previously examined. And the little green goat head popped into there and it unlocked something. So most of them that I have examined have asked for blue. I have not found one yet, but I am optimistic. And then the world will be our oyster. Yes, hello?
It's blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Indeed.
It's Nova.
Atomic Nebula?
There you go.
Dead Nebula, excuse me. Kids love him. We will. I still very much want to know how to get to the island. Someone once... Oh. Yes, absolutely. It still kind of just looks like a drink. Should I do it?
Yes.
We've gotten all of the rest of them so far.
Why stop now?
Indeed.
Relic obtained.
A fruit-flavored soft drink. Makes you think of caring for your sick mother and when you went traveling with Egypt with a group of friends. You have done neither of these things.
Ooh. Oh, there was the darkest fucking item description I've ever seen last time.
Oh.
And they were called. I'll pull it up for you because we keep all of these.
A strange folklore developed among citizens, believing that scattering sequins outside their home would ward off demons. Yes, what of this dark description?
Oh, you'll remember it when you see it if you don't already.
Oh, I suspect I know what you're going with this.
It's not playful stones. It's something about stones. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, this one, yes.
Absurd.
Stones painted by children, yes.
No, you go ahead.
Ooh, that is
Absurd message
dark.
stones. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life.
Yeah. Yeesh.
That is fucking dark, yes.
I'll think about that on and off for the rest of my life, probably.
This is a very thinly veiled metaphor.
For what? Capitalism? It's always capitalism.
Always has been.
20-second island sequence.
The what?
The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks.
Is this the
Wow.
one that Crimson killed? There is a description somewhere about why.
Tell me why.
Well, I've lost it. Oh,
Did you get turned into a goat? Tell me why.
no, that wasn't in. No. Now I don't remember. But maybe she killed the vampire murderers or whatever.
Oh, what is
Maybe.
that? Oh, that's your house, isn't it?
I wouldn't call it house, but that is where we were exiled. Yes.
Yep. At
Although
the top
it's
of
a
Corin's,
fucking swanky place.
Yep, at the top of Corin's tower.
A gilded cage.
Extremely. Extremely gilded, extremely cage.
Man, that's what would really spice up my FetLife profile.
A gilded cage?
Indeed.
Very, very Nick, much cage.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
You sure did. Oh, that's
The
nice.
towers sparkle in the
I
waning.
don't care. It's just a skin for the computer. And I believe I chose the jellyfish. I did choose the jellyfish.
Good choice.
I mean, I
Gee,
think
thanks.
I'm...
I was trying to English and
No. We don't have time for that. How do I... How?
I just noticed that your reticule is a heart.
Yeah.
I had not realized that until this moment.
Maybe... Okay, I'm not... What? She doesn't have great hops.
yeah, she's not hopping.
I'm gonna...
She's built more for rugby than for track and field.
You're not wrong.
And I say that as the highest compliment.
Okay, I don't need this unlocked fast travel point because it's literally right down the stairs.
Mhm.
You.
Get ready for drugs.
Did we already talk about all this? This is actually not what I thought would happen. I thought she might take us to the place. But anyway. You buying this Henry story?
The island feels bad, LD.
I don't even remember what voice I did for this.
I truly don't either.
I hope it's... God damn, I don't know, fuck it, I don't got this.
Then just do normal. I don't think you've just been your...
It's him,
Wait, no, you can't do that because you gave that exact voice to the woman in the bar, and I've been
Oh, you're right. God damn it.
as faithful as possible in covering that part for you.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate would collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife in the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
The investigator is here.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
Why?
You think something else is going on, LD?
Pip pip cheerio, yikes, dude. I don't, but I have to check.
The investigator is
A
here.
demon-possessed citizen with a grudge makes this a nice simple case.
Nice!
Did you have any problems with the council?
Good talk, LD.
Nope. Me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island.
Don't test me.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
This is a dark line of questioning, LD.
The island feels bad,
If
LD.
people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me.
I'm glad to be back.
You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
Come on, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
God damn it, LD.
Yuri's up to no good.
Got it.
What makes you say that?
Because Yaoi's involved too. Yeah, and we'll get into that later. Chameleon is the other one.
That's strange.
The architect. Why?
Complicated.
Not feel it, LD.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder.
Dun dun dun. Will the logs at the gate confirm this?
Sure do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Oh.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure?
You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure.
And then he died.
The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island.
Now you're Australian.
I
How's
was
that?
shooting for Australia the whole time,
Uh-oh.
and failed miserably, I guess.
I mean, you're settling in.
I thought it was convincingly Australian.
No, it was Oliver
Yeah.
Twist Cockney at first.
Isn't that just Australian?
Do you know who Charles Dickens was? Do you think he spent a lot of time in Australia?
Not likely, no.
I think you have the correlation backwards. I think that people with the Cockneyed accents were looked down upon, and so they were the ones who were told, "Good news, you're getting a pardon. Pardon me while I deport you to a penal colony in Australia."
I've never heard so much cock in my life.
How is that different to just driving around the island?
We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise.
Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
I'm messing with you.
You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD.
Wow, she knows a lot of things. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina.
Calm's a genius, LD.
Come on, LD.
The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
Complicated.
You've probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
It's complicated.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-given frame of mind.
A slighted genius.
Maybe.
I have to ask this. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council?
I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
Sure.
You're happy here.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
As anyone can be.
Has Yuri got motive for killing the council?
If you can prove it, sure.
He's ambitious and wants power.
If you can prove it, sure.
He hasn't earned it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
Huh?
He used to be small time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff.
One day.
What?
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and a big long schlong.
Damn it, LD.
His charm's fake, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them.
These records came from the moon.
Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar.
What do you know about K-Hax's disappearance?
Haven't seen him in a while, LD. Was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain?
The answer is yes, and he's dead. Did you see Crimson last night?
Huh?
Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night.
What do you know about the escape last night?
You read the report, LD? That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan yourself.
Okay. Let's ride.
Nice talking to you, LD.
Let's
Lady
go
named her
for a
custom
ride,
model
LD.
what? After
Burn Parliament.
what? Nice.
What led you
Drug
to?
me.
Yeah. What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was born to investigate.
We never talked about it before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up?
I had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands.
Huh?
Not a lot to do up there, huh?
I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Aw, I miss you too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know? That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
It's complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master.
Ah,
You got a new car since I've been gone.
She pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old gal. I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament.
A lot of memories cruising in the old girl.
Endless summer nights, right, LD? Endless possibility. Things were simpler. Things are so fucked up now.
The way of the world.
Good talk, LD.
Are you cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride.
Anytime.
Come on, LD.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss.
Something you want to tell me?
The island feels bad, LD.
This is a sensitive subject, LD.
For who?
It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about.
I'm an investigator. Truth doesn't care about feelings. All right, Jordan Shapiro.
You know, I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. He became a new person. What if it was a god that did it?
What the hell?
You mean a blessing?
If you can prove it, sure.
Deception.
That's dangerous talk.
The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
It's complicated.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
I don't like
What makes you
this.
so sure?
He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her.
That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians.
I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council.
If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? It's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels bad, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is?
I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia.
I have a lot of questions.
I might know
Wait.
some of the answers, but I doubt it.
What do they mean by deception in this case?
So, deception is communing, or like, yeah, kind of communing with one of the gods more than you're supposed to, I'm pretty sure. May I expect to gaze upon a star.
And may you get mooned.
Um, so it is a crime to be deceived by a god. And I believe that's what happened to us.
It's a crime to be deceived.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
Yeah.
I see. Yep. Seduce.
I don't know if that's a different thing, actually.
Yeah, but it means you can get punished for a god's actions.
Yes. You're supposed to know better, and you're supposed to, if you suspect that you are interacting with a god, which I imagine you'll know fairly soon since they seem to look wiggity wild, that you have to report it right away, because the more you commune with gods, the more you invite demons into the world. It's kind of a weird balance.
So, Shinji being here could be evidence of a deception.
Yeah, but not a word that Shinji says is to be believed.
It's true, the fact that he is able to just, like, get around.
Not to mention the way he speaks. My god, that's frightening.
Oh, don't act like it doesn't turn you on a bit.
I mean, yes, but it's also frightening. The two are not mutually exclusive, you see.
Where are we fast traveling to, boss?
Will they just let us go to the place? Or do I somehow have to walk there first? Uh-huh. Maybe there was the bridge.
Is there... Can we use the boat?
I don't...
Oh.
So these
Oh,
were
no.
boat rides, and there's a sign that says that they were shut down by Yuri. And that's like an evidence thing that we have to...
So we'd get a nice little show if we were to get on that boat.
But where did I leave the big long bridge that those...
I was not here, so...
I
Alpha,
know.
this is on you.
I do not remember.
It wasn't too far away from Crimson. I'm gonna
I'm
go
getting
here.
I'm getting high just off the music.
Yeah.
If one can call it music. Hey!
Oh, this is another one where he's on the roof, isn't it?
The roof. The roof. The roof is going to be on fire once I decide to leave.
Yeah, I know it's broken. That's the point.
Well, to know how to fix it.
Well, there's the yeah, I don't know how to get up there. I'm on
Oh,
a
look, there's
mission.
a.
Look left. Okay.
Yeah, I
can
mean,
you...
maybe.
I see a way to get up there.
No, I'm too easily distracted for this. I am trying to find the big fuck off bridge.
But.
I've been this way.
Is that water? And is that water sexy?
No, I think it's a statue.
Okay.
A fruity carbonated drink with added vitamins and minerals. Sold at a discount to deep factory workers.
Hey!
Hey!
That's probably you have to leap off the bridge.
That sounds like a thing you would have to talk.
Here.
Oh, it's the sad anime music.
Yeah, right. How am I Whoa!
Like that,
The blunder!
I think.
Clip.
Or off the tree.
Okay, so crouch jumping doesn't work.
Can you jump on those barrels?
I maybe could have. Oh, well now I'm getting back into here. Let me guess. Yep.
Oh, Bear-chan. He's a baby.
Whip!
Yeah, it turns out you can just walk on here. Isn't that wild?
That is the least wild thing that has happened.
I think Crimson Acid is around... Oh, this is the back entrance of that. So maybe we're nearby. Big... Where is the big fuck off bridge? What is that?
Collectible?
Several collectibles. A small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you can hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness.
Aw.
I don't recognize this place.
There's another blood urinal nearby. Citizens sometimes throw coins into fountains for luck. Luck doesn't exist.
Hello?
A crimson acid phone charm. Mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans.
Good for her, I guess.
What, are you not a fan of having female fans?
Some
What?
people get very horny over grasshoppers.
Okay.
I see money. And
Money, money,
another relic.
money.
Mushrooms grow all over the island and are prized for their variety of flavors.
Yeah, he gets mad about the use.
Gosh.
Hey!
Oh, no wonder
Yuck.
this. Oh, no wonder this island wasn't perfect. They have insects.
Yuck, what stinks?
Hey, you
Hey!
ready?
I feel like I could talk to you all day, love guys.
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
What's on your mind?
Everything. Nothing. You know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed.
You live with people.
Ooh, the
That's one of the
investigator
best
report.
words you could have
Yeah, no,
in
that
this
was a brilliant
voice.
choice. You're the only one on the island that is.
That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs.
That's weird.
Do you come from a perfect society?
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, God.
You don't get this attitude and charming personality
Oh
unless
no.
you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck up.
Sure.
I'm so glad you said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was censoring a curse word. You personally.
Oh, of course, not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat. Things to do.
That's strange.
But I thought you said.
My heart, my soul, and my life are full.
Yeah, I feel much better now.
And now that that's been done. Oh, okay.
And these nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up to see who has passed through door or access to
Got
system.
it.
If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. Do we have...
We don't have
We have
pyramids or worship.
go. This is a solid maybe.
I think we can.
No.
Those ones are too big. However, right one and up one, I think that might be the ear. I can't tell.
No, you were right. That worked. You got another one of those ears lying around?
Well, this is an embarrassing Picasso moment for me.
Hey, we got one.
So it's more than two pieces sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, we do have four.
Uh-oh.
That's on the, yeah.
We do have four corners of a moon.
Yeah, that dude.
I was...
Okay.
Okay, this one is a maybe?
That
I
looks-
think we can.
and
yes.
the one all the way to the left looks correct.
Oh, this rules. Okay.
And then
the
we can
star
do.
is up.
And the
And
battery's down.
Yay!
wow!
Sure.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the building last night. Let's see.
1734. Witness enters. 2058. Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. 2358. The God Justice Marshals arrive and secure the building. 8018, witness and Carmelina exit. 331, witness returns.
Okay. So does that mean, yes, Witness and Carmelina have alibis? Very exciting. Um,
Yeah, so now that we have had our Shinji interlude, that lore you wanted to talk about.
no, now I just want to find the damn bridge.
Oh,
Um,
apologize for being needy.
it's,
Women are interested in just one thing, and it's disgusting.
um, okay, this looks
That's the
like it's,
ghost. Have we
it's
figured out
a
who the ghost is?
ghost. So there's more than
Oh,
one. One of them, yes, I figured it out who the ghost is. I haven't delivered it back to them yet. The other ghost incited me to join the revolution, and I said that I would.
A pamphlet
makes
about
sense.
the
Oh.
a pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, the syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered.
What does
Do we
that
have
mean?
anything about Gregory Complex?
Not that I know of.
I don't see him as one of the council members, and I don't see him as being one of the syndicate members.
Are you here to take me away?
No, sorry, Ghost of Christmas Future. Depends on where you want to go.
Where I have to go to the ritual.
Are you a citizen?
Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost.
You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual, preceding the end of this island. Why?
Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had at least a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd
The
lost.
investigator is
And what was
The
here.
that?
grasshopper?
My virginity
Um,
and a stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago.
So you're out looking for the stone.
Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I got on my knees. I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stones, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie.
And how do you feel now?
The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stones so I can rest. Will you help me find my stones?
now,
I need to investigate this.
okay. I was just gonna say that we definitely know where his stone is, but okay. In our defense, it is a very cool stone. We should
Yeah.
keep it.
That's it. I can't describe how it makes me feel. It's like I've skipped a ton of dialogue and don't know what I've been saying.
It wasn't important.
Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world, and you are more important than I, obviously.
All right, listen, you chose a very slow cadence, and we have places to be.
All right, all right. When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness that it gave me.
I deserved that. Whoa!
My God!
We need help spying on you.
What do you want?
You like that stone the spirit gave you?
I'm glad
Gem
to hear
test.
it.
It has a wonderful depth to it.
I get that a lot. Hoping it was going to be a no.
Why?
Want to sell it?
Why do you want it?
Gems that are tied to the suffering of others.
God.
One of my collections.
I never saw the value in collecting until right now. What a great collection.
That's weird.
One of.
Oh yeah. I also collect antiquities from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrail prairies from the mad monks in the Venus laboratory.
What the-
Labyrinth. Labyrinthian. Labyrinth.
Uh-oh. He's getting too Yoda.
Uh-oh.
So, want to sell? 2 blood grip. One-time offer.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. We need money for stuff. Deal. Hand over the crystals.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, alright then. That was productive.
Well,
If a
that
bit
appearance
slow.
caught me way off guard.
He's already
But wait,
just...
Oh,
there's more.
Are you
yes, there is.
ready, willing, and capable?
I will need water after this, but I am ready.
Is this the end of the syndicate?
Thinking out loud, Left Eyes? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. Bam.
Oh, hello.
It's a person, place, a thing.
That's Yuri.
I expected different.
Yeah.
He's putting the less lesbian than I was expecting.
A popular chilled canned coffee. A blend of different flavors made to satisfy any coffee lover.
Indefinable spectrum. Yeah, good. Alright.
He does have a supremely punchable face. Not it. Also, I'm getting water.
Yeah.
So I need someone to.
Oh, I was definitely going to do this. I'm just trying to figure this one out. You're the famous investigation freak.
A little faster, but very good choice.
Got it.
I don't believe we've ever met before.
Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks.
Pathetic.
Okay, good. I can't believe in our darkest hour the judge called on you.
Got it.
I understand you're secretary to architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties.
What business is it of yours?
Did you manage to deduce that?
Oh, I'm glad to be
So
back.
glad Judge brought me back.
Worthless.
Be a good freak, get Henry prosecuted, and then you can disappear back up to exile.
Oh,
You're convinced that it was Henry?
Don't be snide with me.
Obviously, I can only aspire to your level, but I think it's pretty clear.
What do you want, freak?
Let's get to business.
Crying.
What do you
not
want,
hide.
freak?
No mention of grieving for a loss.
Freak.
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. I'm trying to shoot for something. I'm listening to his voice and I'm trying to who can I Oh, I know how to do this one.
You know where you've landed in not going full, this is like almost Nigerian, but you've sort of landed Welsh, and I don't mind it. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable.
What an insufferable question.
Yes.
Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
That's strange.
No suspicions of anyone else.
You've got nothing on me.
The islands are full of schemers. You know that.
Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
What?
Who?
What?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
Insufferable.
The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
I don't like this.
Let's say he isn't the killer.
He is.
It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
Pathetic.
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson.
What the hell?
You gave that name up pretty easily.
Don't make me laugh.
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Why?
Why?
Don't make me laugh.
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she is blessed? She's too smug.
That's strange.
That seems
The
tenuous.
investigation freak.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
What is that from? That sounds familiar.
Symphony of the Night, that's what I was shooting for. Alucard. Very low, very deep, very, almost Nigerian.
What? You keep on using that word. I am not sure it means what you think it means.
What, Nigerian? That's what the accent sounds like to me.
An African accent dialect?
Okay. But low and deep?
Yeah.
Are Nigerians known for their particularly low voices?
No, but this guy is.
That region of the world has some very exotic and tribal voices. Some high, some low, all very similarly accented.
Okay. I'm moving right along.
Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in the caverns in the Sahara.
The Syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of the enemy?
The investigator
Retrieving
is
her
here.
would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right?
Pathetic.
Like you, a disgraced freak? I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we?
How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those she deceives with physical perfection.
You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see?
It's nice to see someone good looking after all this time.
I bet it is. Exile must have been lonely.
You've got nothing on me.
I'll admit that I have caught the attention of my goddess, but I'm strong enough to not be deceived.
Nanny, the hell?
Forgot about that until now.
Yeah.
So, even though you haven't been deceived, she blessed you.
Don't be snide with me.
Obviously I, and it, stood out from the crowd. If you look down, you can understand why.
Uh-huh.
I'm better.
Yeah, right.
Where?
Where were you last night?
I was directing the fairy woman all night. If you know what I mean.
From where?
Here in the celebratory gardens.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
You often work in the gardens.
Worthless.
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Any proof?
Freak.
No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ.
Crime cannot
Give
hide.
me a phone, Yuri.
What?
Sure.
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia.
No.
I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
I have a bad feeling
Not
about
until I
this.
finish my important work, you
The
don't.
investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator Judge called on. You are obliged to assist my investigation, or I will call you in front of Judge for obstruction. If you don't give me a phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide.
What business is it of yours?
Barring the fact that I am quite turned on by what you are doing, I will comply.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
Just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone, and you can have it back after the trial. What do you know about Kayax's disappearance?
He hasn't been seen for a few days. Probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, was he not?
Got it.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island?
No.
I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
That's
Not
No
anymore.
concern or empathy.
Insufferable.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting.
Ah, politics. Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol.
Traitorous.
You don't know me.
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate.
You heard she's got something on you.
Don't make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council?
She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing.
How dare you?
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing a soldier.
You sure this isn't just about her blessing?
Huh?
What about it?
got it.
You're jealous.
Freak.
Your deductive skills have let you down, freak. For your
Sure.
information, I've got 8 inches worth of blessing right here.
I don't think they have. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
Don't make me laugh.
What do you want now?
Sure.
What did you direct her to do right before the council murder?
I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. I'll let you decide why. The end of island party was over at his bar and could be shut down.
That matches with her story, right?
Yep. What time
Hmm.
is this?
About 23:40, I think.
Did you see Crimson last night?
Insufferable.
I knew she was ready for pickup, but I left her until the end. She hates it here, and I had the power to make her wait a little longer, so I did.
What do you know about the escape last night?
Worthless.
What would I know?
Got time to chat, Jerry.
What do you want, freak?
You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled.
What?
Is that a statement or a question, freak?
A question.
Then phrase it like a question. This isn't Jeopardy!
What the hell?
You're serious?
Is that a statement or a question?
What's your history with the syndicate?
Worthless.
I was born to low-ranking syndicate members, barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity, And now I am secretary to the architect.
How did...
No.
No, thank you.
Sorry.
I'm not interested in talking with you about myself anymore. My father was fucking Dracula, and that's it. Goodbye, freak.
This has been delightful.
Goodbye, Yuri. Really? That
Is
still
that
counted?
so? Wow.
May you see through a million eyes.
And may you reach the moon. That was the most pleasant thing he said all day.
Yeah, I think that's basically just when you say goodbye.
I was expecting something much more rude.
Yeah, that did not go well. It did not go well.
Eh,
Heh.
Eh?
It's very floaty. I tend to go too far. Okay.
oh, I do too.
Where's the big damn... that's it. I'm getting to the perimeter. I'm gonna walk around until I see the big damn bridge.
So I'm a bit confused. Is this like a big bridge that you can like inexplicably carry?
No, it's a big honkin' bridge that I'd like to... It's this. It's this.
Uh-huh.
It turns into a bridge, and I have to remember how to get onto it. Oh! Now I can jump through the hole? Fuck me. I couldn't before.
Leave.
Oh, is it that I can't? We don't have the skulls.
We don't have the skulls for this.
Damn
We
it.
do the middle one, but that's it.
Are we sure? Because that looks like the left side of the skull down into the
Oh,
right.
you know what? That's right, because it doesn't have to be two pieces. We could very well have this.
Down
Top-
into the right. Down into the right. There you go. And then
Top right.
top right corner.
And
then-
where's that last horn?
I think it's that one. No, it's not curved inward at the end.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
To the left, one left.
Oh, yep, he's correct.
And then that's a twofer. And yeah, and then the skull, right? Yep. And bottom left. Well, now that we know a little bit better.
Big fuck off bridge.
Whee!
Is it the wait, hold on. Is it the old dam bridge or is it the fuck off bridge?
What?
We must have a name for this. What's the bridge
It's
called?
the big fuck off bridge.
The big fuck off bridge. Okay.
Yes,
The
please.
Golden Hate Bridge.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny.
That's clever.
I've never heard that before. Did you come up with that?
Yes.
It's very good.
That's very impressive. Whoa, holy.
Are we heading towards the reality folder?
No, we're headed away from the reality folder.
Oh, Desolation Cell. Okay.
Maybe it has its own lighting effect.
I can believe that they would do something to reality here to butts with the demons.
Whose desolation are we dealing with here?
His name's Henry.
Oh, I was kind of hoping for something else.
Oh, he's Smaug.
Yeah.
Schmar, see?
Is this one we want to unlock, or is it easy enough to find the big fuck off bridge?
No, it's actually very hard to find the big fuck off bridge.
This bridge appears when the planets align. Those who walk across the bridge travel to a new reality, trapped there when the bridge disappears.
So,
So its official name is the Bridge to Nowhere.
we have one of those in Alaska.
Boy, who'd load a fire under their dicks? No, seriously, look.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, some people think it's hot.
Mm. Oh yes, let's just stand on it.
I didn't do it on purpose, but evidently we're okay. She's okay!
What is that from?
I don't know.
I mean, that's not a burning sensation I would imagine
Lord,
anyone
she
wants.
She calls us this too?
Little Chito.
So, as far as we can tell, this is a Romanian curse word.
Correct.
What the hell?
Pardon?
What's a good voice for this one? I don't have Romanian dialect within my
Go for
knowledge
Italian
base.
and miss, and you'll get there.
What country is right in between Egypt and Romania? The
Several?
Mediterranean Ocean. No, like if you were to like take their closest point and then draw a line and the center point of that line.
Yeah, it's back to being the Well, Greece is. Italy or Greece?
How many Grecian urns? Anyway, I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Oh, I didn't mean
Uh,
miss in that direction.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Good
it's
to see you
me,
again, Akiko.
Akiko 14.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Born in Mihai Day, Romania in AD 8991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Day, Romania during the reign of the gods.
How do you get
She was
born an
drafted
orphan?
into the army in New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll believe you honor the murderer.
God, bad every time.
Sure.
I'm listening.
Che?
There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a sort of jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual.
We're getting all sorts of stuff.
1 year later, he has succeeded with communicating with the gods. The demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment. The concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace of Bloodlines.
Sorry, I had to put the pooch down.
He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since.
How?
You,
So,
like,
how did he
constantly
escape?
keep going, like, just for a moment into, like, Southern lawyer.
Now, I may
It's
be
like,
a
it's
simple
there.
country Romanian.
I removed him from a cell and took him to the ritual zone.
This is getting worse.
The blood pools in the recesses of the zone and it stops the tainted liquid from touching the island.
That Labaju.
That Labaju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
That's weird.
You know the time precisely.
Turfa!
I can't tell you how many rounds or in any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. The soldiers are making sure they know things, and then it'll see
The investigator is here.
How did Henry get a murder weapon?
He took my combat knife. When he escaped, in the struggle, he grabbed my knife.
Uh-huh. Did he attack you?
No, he took it and ran.
Where?
Where did you find him?
I'm a soldier.
Outside of the council building at 03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. Her voice actually sounds fairly normal.
Yes!
I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal.
Și asta ce înseamnă?
Trebri Satyaduini, Naibi, and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island, Love Dies.
Crime cannot hide.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him.
Durfa!
Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
What, Silver?
I was just joking. Relationship increase.
Yeah, right.
That Labajiu.
And a report of the Lava Jews' history. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it.
Doomjazz examined Henry.
I insist that every time we say Doom Jazz, we have to, no matter the accent, no matter the importance or urgency in the dialogue, we always call him Doom Jazz. You gotta lengthen the jazz.
Yeah, I'm
All
for
right.
it.
All right.
Doomjazz examined Henry.
When we found him, we called. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more.
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
I won't say that out loud.
This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical history report for Henry. Doomjazz examined him last night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment Document, Citizen version.
Don't test me.
Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show this blood matches several victims of the council murder.
Doomjazz.
Yeah.
Further samples confirm the blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decades since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possessions 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body has the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors.
That's interesting.
My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out.
I don't think he escaped at all. I don't think it is.
He didn't escape. He was released.
I think he was released and planted there, and
Yeah,
then
and-
an exorcism was performed upon him.
Yeah, note that the medical report said under the will of the demon. He didn't
Henry
escape. He
escaped.
was let go.
This is where he started from, according to Akiko. I can measure the time he took if I find his end spot. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Fuck are you?
I
Oh.
love that he has a prisoner's outfit, and then over that he has a quadruple-breasted suit jacket. That's just perfect.
Henry Division, the prime suspect. A citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you?
An investigator. I want to ask you some questions about last night.
Want to have a nice little chat?
Okay, let's have a chat, a talk, a nice sit down.
Oh, the
Let's start with
investigator
your
is here.
history. You're a citizen, born on this island 27 years
What
ago.
the hell?
No one knows who your father is.
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? No, nothing.
I have a bad feeling about
You've been
this.
in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
When love dies,
Fighting,
all
robbery,
that
arson,
remains
torture,
are
and
the
then
facts.
finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
Don't test me.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
The facts and the truth
An
are
act
not
forbidden.
the same.
Because the psychic pathways open allow demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island.
I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some fucking shit.
Hey. I'm only gonna
Sure.
beep as long as the word will take. You can't leave the script.
Why do you think I'm trying to dodge your beeping?
I thought you liked it.
I do, but that doesn't mean this character deserves such disrespect.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You don't know who it was?
Are you fucking deaf?
Sounds like I need to look into
I
this.
spent my entire life.
Sounds like I need to look into this.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
I'm going to...
Fine.
Stop
Cannot
it.
Got it.
You couldn't handle
Thank you.
communicating with cosmic beings, and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you, and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist.
Whatever you fucking say.
I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession.
The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What the fuck do you know about demons?
Got it.
I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons.
Used to be?
I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled.
Poetic. Two lawbreakers. What could go wrong? Are we gonna fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
Got it.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party.
How does the demon make you act?
My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own fucking flesh being seared. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior. You got any fucking questions or what?
Plenty.
A
Alright.
decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and all this other shit we've already read. Let's move on, please.
Oh, now you want to?
We've heard
I
all
mean,
this.
I think it does make a lot of sense to move on from that. Let's just hang out.
We will.
Hey, Silver, do me a favor.
Yeah?
Keep a cuss count from here on out, and I will stick to the script. I want this organic.
Okay.
What's your motive for killing the council?
Is that a joke, investigator? You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world to your shithole island and treat us like cattle.
My mind is like a desert.
We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else. Especially all you syndicate fucks.
Wow, he's really coming out
Sure.
strong. What about the demon inside of you?
My mind is like a desert.
I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my own vision.
Did it make you kill?
This demon is pure rage. White hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him.
Why are we asking him about, well, I guess we're gonna ask everything of everyone. Did you kill the council and martial guards?
I spent my entire
I don't remember.
trip.
I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close.
Do you remember anything about the night?
New night.
What the hell?
New Night, the warrior goddess.
My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk toward them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new night.
Ooh, the
Did someone
investigator
say
is
New
here.
Night to you last night?
No, I don't know. Maybe? I think I saw the goddess.
You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
I must be the bad guy, right?
I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your job?
This island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find a statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Did you see Yuri last night?
God, I wish. Who the fuck is that?
I have a feeling they're all going to be like this, but... Tell me how you escaped.
Of course.
You fucking tell me, investigator.
I spent my entire life.
I can't remember.
Can you remember anything before you escaped? Hang on, let me... There you go. Get out of here.
The demon wants to see this island scorched.
Agitation. Screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years.
Screams.
There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world.
Sure.
Any idea what caused this?
It's your fucking job to find out.
Tell me about how you ended up like this.
What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it.
Got it.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion?
I must be the bad guy, right?
We all need a hobby.
Amen.
And now, I'm here.
What do you know about Kayax's disappearance?
Who the fuck is that?
Did you see Crimson last night?
Who the fuck is that?
He should know
Oh,
who
that
that
one
is.
coming a mile away.
Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
Who the fuck are they?
Good.
That got so predictable, and I love it.
Good. He should
Silver,
know who
what's
Crimson is. She's like the local celebrity. Although if he's been
Silver.
in Desolation for 10 years, maybe not.
Maybe not. Silver, what's the
No.
count?
11.
Jeez.
Nice. And that's not counting the ones prior to setting the count.
Let's talk,
Mhm.
Henry.
The investigator
I need to
is
know more
here.
about you.
Let's fucking not and say we did.
Tell me about your childhood.
Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing. How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle.
This whole thing is messed up.
What?
The
What?
investigator is here.
24 islands, and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions.
So why are you here?
The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can.
Whatever.
We did it.
Who the
We
fuck
did
was
it.
that?
Grand Marshal Agaku 14.
So is there anything else to say? Did we
I don't think we.
We've done all
No.
these, haven't we?
Have we?
I thought so because I was busy doing some kind of mix between Southern lawyer, Italian, and whatever the
Chedrago.
fuck else.
Oh my god, it's all new.
Are you? What voice was this?
I'm
This
not going to
was
tell
the.
you.
This
Okay.
voice was fairly normal, it turned out.
Yes, they
Yeah.
all are.
Well, I mean, this one didn't have much of an accent. Like when I heard the voice knobs.
Yep.
I mean, it's hard
Are
to
you
tell what their accent's going to be when they're actively speaking a different language.
true? Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island.
The investigator
So why
is
execute him
here.
at the end of this island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island?
That's the way it is, Nenerosito. Criminals get theirs.
He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him.
What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that. Enervisi.
Paradise feels.
Do you really believe that Henry
wrong.
did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen.
That labajiu.
This Labaju is not a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon.
I'll kill you.
Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there and we found him outside of the council building.
You don't have any doubts.
Nenorocito.
Are you stupid, Nenerosito?
Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime?
Pishpebune.
Investigator, Estipibuni.
That labajiu.
The Labaju in the cell did it. Don't waste my time.
Sure.
You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate?
I'll kill you.
What do you think?
I don't like this.
Is that an...
Goodbye, Nenorocito.
Goodbye, Nenorocito.
Have you got a motive, Akiko?
Nenorocito, you're out of your mind.
Estipibun? I don't have a motive, Nenorocito. I am a soldier. Soldiers have honor, and I live to serve. Dispari din patamea.
Oh, I'm glad to be
I'll
back.
assume that's a no, then. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi.
Che.
Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Esteo
We
Guma?
need to investigate.
It doesn't
this.
include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorocito.
I called witness when it happened.
Why?
Why?
Adonate. He oversees the end of an island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members.
What about the council?
Soldiers of honor.
My best marshals were guarding them. They reported in all clear.
But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you, Nenerocito? Do you want to die by my hand?
Oh,
What did you do next?
I went back to the barracks to organize the search for Henry.
That labajiu.
I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. The Labaju could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
what time?
What time was this?
Midnight 03.
That's precise.
Nenorocito.
Being precise is my job.
Sure.
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorocito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you, Nenerocito?
The truth remains
An
obscured.
investigator can't go off your word.
Muista.
Luista. Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot hide.
Can I see your phone records?
Ishprost.
Estiprost. My records are classified.
You're refusing to give evidence.
Classified.
Classified. Neno.
That's it.
Classified Naruchito. I get it. Oh, this is relevant. Maybe we didn't do these. Do you know where K-Hax is?
No. He's been missing for several days.
Got it.
Have you searched for him?
What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of an island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual.
Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him?
No. If he wants to disappear, then let him.
The investigator is
Even
here.
though a mass murder happened last night?
He didn't do it. Henry did.
Of course. Tell me about why your necklace is in Kayax's workshop.
You need to back off.
You think you've stumbled onto something, don't you, Nenorochito?
Rahat.
Got me at the scene of a crime? Kahax made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get repaired before the end of the island.
When was this?
About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go.
So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days.
There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island.
There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing New Night during his escape.
Touch. Dracului din gură.
The babbling of a Labuju possessed by a demon.
There's only one statue of New Night on the island, correct?
Why does it matter?
When love dies.
Where is it?
Rahat.
Why do you
I
care?
have a
Just
bad
answer the
feeling
question.
about this.
The statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
The investigator
So how could
is
Henry have
here.
seen it last night?
He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Nenorochito.
The facts and the
Just going to
truth
ask
are not the
Akiko,
same.
did you take him through the barracks last night?
Rahat.
Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye, Nenorochito.
I mean, she could have taken him back through when she caught him.
Certainly possible.
Did you see Yuri last night?
Ești prost.
You're making me mad, Nenorochito. Who cares what his alibi is? The murderer is in his cage.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my.
How did Henry manage to escape?
I thought I gave you my report? I must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
Okay, I get it. How did the bars of the bridge get broken?
Henry broke through them.
How did a citizen break through the bars?
Do you want to die?
The strength of a demon. Use your head.
Sure.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the bars says it was explosives.
Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can.
How did Henry escape if he was sedated?
The Lavaju played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger.
The report says that they were the correct dosage.
Nenorocito.
What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed to be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then when the time comes, he drops his pretense and makes his move.
Is that likely?
As likely as anything, Nenorochito. Not that it matters. It is what happened.
Why were you on your own when Henry escaped?
It was just one Pula prisoner that was supposed to be sedated.
Why not take a squad of marshals, just to be sure?
Rahat.
I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out.
Soldiers aren't supposed to know what happiness when duty has to be done. Did you see Crimson last night?
Nenorocito.
Who the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I don't know if you realize this, Nenorochito, but I had my hands full last night. I don't know where Crimson was. Go ask her.
Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
Wisdom.
I had my hands full last night, Nenorochito. I wasn't keeping tabs on the happy couple.
Got a minute, Akiko.
Wisdom.
You're going to die.
Humor me.
Prick.
Having fun playing detective?
Having fun playing soldier?
Do you want to die?
I'll cut you from head to crotch, Nenorochito.
Ooh. The
Violence doesn't
investigator
solve
is
everything, Akiko.
Do you want to die?
It would in this case. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know.
Hot.
What you already know.
That Labajiu.
That lubba Jew in the cage. He needs a bullet between the legs.
Paradise feels wrong.
That hasn't been proven yet.
I was born
An
to
investigator
investigate.
needs to soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence, savor the
Touch.
test.
Dracului din
Tatsi
gură.
Jakuli Dungira. That's totally wrong.
She
But I don't
sometimes
care.
says it, but yeah.
This has been
Thanks,
delightful.
Akiko. This has been delightful. Still counts, I guess. Okay. May your night be bright.
And may you die.
Yeah.
In pain.
Wait,
I'm
there are
very sad that
crows
nobody.
on this first island?
I
Who
haven't
would
seen
bring
any of them.
crows?
I'm very
to
sad that
another
nobody. Very sad that nobody mentioned about between the legs.
I giggled.
There are no actual crows, there are merely crow sound effects.
I see.
You know, if you position yourself just right, the camera angle looks like he's grabbing at something in the front, that statue.
Eh. Okay, is there anything left between the two of you? Ah. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing, but that's what was supposed to happen, right?
Well, okay.
That was one curse.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for. Oh, that's a Kopesh.
Who
That's
now?
very cool. Her sword, in her
Oh.
dialogue, I could only see the handle, so I thought it was her knife. But it's a Kopesh.
Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, squawk yourself.
Can we walk around the perimeter of the island at all from the lower part?
This is
Yeah.
drowning water.
Drowning water.
It's the water that you drown in.
How can you tell the difference?
So far experience,
I see.
they look different.
Is that drowning water?
I'm gonna guess yes.
I mean, the shore water is definitely drowning water.
Yeah.
How can you tell? Is there like a...
So we tried it a
cadence
couple of
wave?
times, and that's the reason I was so surprised to find out that the river system or
Canal
water system was not drowning water. But I'm gonna bet you that this is drowning water.
This
I
does
think
look
so.
like-
And then you come back to the closest one of these, even if it wasn't your last save point.
Cool beans, Daddy-O.
And now that it is,
Okay. I'd like to save the money by sprinting across this bridge. Wow, the regular color palette's gonna look real weird after this.
the fuck off bridge.
Big fuck off bridge.
The
Oh, yes, big
the
fuck off
broken bars. If you
Mm.
investigate them now, it should give you a time for how long it would take him to get from A to B.
Unless it's the council chambers themselves.
That's what I was thinking.
Ah,
So
But
if we get to the
we're about to
council
pass
chambers,
by them. I'm certainly gonna rub my face on it.
oh,
Sure.
I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. Some residue, run through starlight, analyzing.
residue sample,
I'm not
68.7%
making you read this.
thermite, 29%.
Absolutely not.
Got it.
29% barium nitrate, 2%
and
salt.
does
God
the bard
damn
have
it.
anything to say?
Probably not anymore. Yeah.
Cool.
I was
Still needs
reading
some
that.
barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It's coded only to Akiko's blood vial.
Oh, so if it's coded only to the blood vial, then that means that she brought him through there.
It also means that we have to kick her ass and get some blood.
Or someone had her blood.
All possible.
So now the council chambers.
Yeah, it would be good to go there.
Yeah, they should have the last hotspot in this sequence.
If we are here, this is where the slaughter is. This is the dead zone.
So we need the council chambers right there.
Okay.
So if we round the shore,
That's not a bad idea. Because this place is awful to navigate. I'm gonna say it's this big one.
I don't know.
You're right, it's impossible to tell.
Do you think the most important ruling body in the nation would have such a big building?
You're right, that's preposterous.
See, every once in a while I say something intelligent. Just right now was not one of those times.
That looks like it's some sort of rock hopping puzzle, and I'm not about it, because the jumping controls on this are hot garbage. She lands as if she's on roller skates.
We could make that. We can make this jump. Yay!
Okay, so we have to get
Easy peasy.
back into the city. Stairs, good. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Do you have anything new to say? Or we can hang out again? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Nonsense.
Didn't see her, freak. Didn't see her, freak.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Freak.
Seriously? Do I need to hold your hand? Go and speak to the Grand Marshal.
Well, I don't want to hang out with him. He sucks.
Yeah, but...
Maybe some other time. I'm still willing to keep doing this. Because I'm having a good time.
So am
Having
I.
a good time, having a good time. Everyone's been murdered. Except for, you know, like most of the people.
Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them.
Oh, because they're crystallized tears.
Pan?
Like panning for gold?
panning
That's
for
why
gold?
it's in quotes.
Well, yes, I gathered that much, but
It's
never mind. I was going for something.
I think you should hang out with him because I think that he may provide you with
A good time?
No, but he might let slip some important information.
You're not wrong. And I probably will.
And it will be refreshed at a later date, so we could do a third instance at a later date.
Second island sequence. A dreadful time. We learn of the demons and the stars, and they come for us. Just like we come for them. Especially the most religious of us.
Oh.
First island sequence. Our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences.
This is
Actually, that might be pronounced Ezekiel.
It could?
Blood urinal.
Awful. Awful but correct. Oh, hey, this one's ours.
A carving about the goddamned harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived. Lady Love dies. Oh my god.
Never heard of her. Music tape.
The goddamn harmony. Want to know the secret to power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. The feeling is like no other.
Thank you
This
so
is Alpha
much.
Star DX on Radio 69.9.
The best beverage I ever had was an extremely low quality
investigator-
beer after doing a
That's strange.
12-mile obstacle course in the
Oh,
mud.
hello.
I can
Does
imagine.
this-
I can't imagine how satisfying that must have been.
And also, does this answer your question about those rock puzzles?
Some of those roofs and rock puzzles, yeah.
Please tap jump while in the air to jump in midair.
Whee!
Oh, that's good.
That is good. Things I
Would
shouldn't
you
do.
get your feet washed in real life if you knew it would allow you to double jump?
Well, considering
yeah.
I just got a foot massage on our vacation, I would do it without the double jump. Although I will admit I did enjoy it very much. It was an Asian spa, and it turns out that I don't really like Eastern or Western massages. My favorite part is when they are smoothing the lotion onto you, and then it goes south from there.
Aha. So you're saying you can't double jump at this moment?
No, it really didn't help.
Unfortunate. Third island sequence. A time for sorrow. Ezekiel devolves into mad paranoia, fearing for our future and the demons. He murders so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward to end this madness and lead us to light.
Wow, he's been a leader for a long time.
Yay! Look at all this.
Look at all these chickens.
Look at all this crotch gut. Oh wait, no, that's not. Those are four-legged statues. Gems that are offered to the gods via ingestion.
So it's poop gems?
I don't know.
These
The
are poop gems?
nauseating feels like it means something.
Could be kidney stones, gallstones.
I think you eat the gems and then you come here to pass along your offering.
Oh, so you pass the gems and that's your offering?
I mean, it.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, we get to do this one more time.
That was sudden.
Do you ever think about how messed up this is? I feel like we've had this before.
All the time.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. I haven't even presented the theme of the conversation.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought it was a general existential question.
Exile really did a number on you, huh? You guys are the bad guys.
The investigator
What
is
do you mean?
here.
The Syndicate worship dying gods that want to rule the world and drown it in a sea of war and blood.
So we build an ark. What's your point?
I don't see how that makes us the bad guys.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. We're all heroes in our own mind, right? Catch you later. Bye.
It's a shame that that voice doesn't work on all of the dialogue necessarily. But when it hits, it fucking smashes.
Alright. It is 10. This was
You're
great.
10. I'm gonna hang your macaroni paintings on the refrigerator if you ever get done with it.
Yay.
Silver, thank you so much for surprising us. I'm sorry to hear that your D&D fell through for whatever reason, but their loss is our gain.
Indeed.
Absolutely. What's the expectation for next week?
Next week, I am almost certainly going to be doing a thing where if I am clever and quick, I can be done learning the new system early enough to come join you. I can also see if I can become proficient before or after, and then I can just show up. So
That would be wonderful.
We'd
I
certainly
think
love to have you.
absolutely. And out of all the voices, I think yours for Shinji just makes this one.
Yeah, it's tough to replace, and it really is one of my very favorite parts.
Mm,
I mean, like, I don't want to put too much pressure on you. Obviously, this is fairly low on the list of life priorities, but we love having you for this. It's,
absolutely.
I think, some of my favorite of your creative work. All right, I'm going to click the quit button, and we simply must stop this because I definitely need to go to sleep, and there's still a couple things I need to do.
And I need to let my throat recover.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like maybe a couple weeks in between would be good.
I
Um,
have forgotten the new age sign off. So I guess
uh,
May
tidwanks are
you
hard to
see
come
through
by
a million
again.
eyes.
may you reach the moon. Actually, one of those is probably not a bad sign off if you pick one you like. Or basically, you say anything you want to me, and I finish, and may you reach the moon, because that's always consistent.
Okay, let's combine them then.
Okay.
Tidwanks are hard to come by.
And may you reach the moon. Good night.
Good night.